I know they couldn't make any more X's. They just ran out of wire. They already made 6. Just to reiterate, they were very hungover / still drunk. What else have we got? Might get out of this for a second. Revolutionary War. Yes. Let's do it. Take that, Britain. Redcoats. The American Revolutionary War was fought between the original 13 colonies and Great Britain. The colonists banded together and declared their independence from the British Crown after many years of oppression. The British taxed the colonies and imposed other hardships on them that finally resulted in rebellion. The colonists needed a strong leader to keep them united. They settled on a 10-year-old nerdy boy. Oh, I'm sorry, General George Washington, who led the Continental Army in the struggle for freedom.
Can I come in?
Begone, young stranger. No one is allowed inside the fort. You look too much like a rebel for our taste.
Those redcoats look irritated. They must not have
had their afternoon tea.
I better try something else.
Stab them. Stab the redcoats. They'd probably take it. They're all about... weren't about strategy. I'll say that about the redcoats. Let's line up in big, visible lines, wearing the most visible clothing we can possibly think of, while the Americans hide behind, cover. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go over here. Sod off. George? What's going on in here? What's this gentleman doing?
Have you seen General Washington?
He's being held under guard at Fort Ticonderoga. If you want to get inside to see him, you'll have to find something to distract the guards. Be careful. They're real gun-shy with all the fighting going on. They jump at the slightest noise. It's hard to think about how much of the British accent I should be phasing out for the colonists, because I don't know what was historically accurate by 1770-something. May I ask you something? I've been up and down this route 1,000 times, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone dressed like you. I'm a witch. I'm from France. Good cover-up, kid. I'm from France. What'd he drop? The postwriter dropped this letter. It's addressed to the innkeeper at the Buckman Tavern. I wonder where that is. Okay. What, Oh, you're getting the fire going? My master demands that I finish these swords for the British Army. Don't tell him, but I make them weak, so they break easily. Pretty clever. By the late 18th century, they were still talking with a British accent. Okay, so... certainly by the time they were in the midst of the battle, he fell from his horse and seemed to be dazed. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna bring you a drink. That's what you're trying to say. You look like a healthy young person. Try your luck and see if you've got what it takes to handle a real flintlock. Just complete the steps in the right order in less than 15 seconds and you win. Is this like a mini quest within this quest? Select the items in the right order to fire the Continental soldier's musket before the redcoat fires. You have 15 seconds. The items in the right order? What? Like the gun? What? What are you talking about? There's literally nothing to click on here. This one seems a little half-baked. I think my 15 seconds are up. Huh? Oh, weird. Okay. That goes there. Put in the dealie. Give it a little swing. Get one of these fuffies and shoot it. You like that? Oh, you don't like that. I guess I didn't do that in the right order. Yeah, no, no, we don't have to try again. That's fine. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't be in charge of the ammunition for the American Revolution. Yeah, I am. Let's Patriot stuff is hard work, and it might be. You have to pay for your food in this establishment. I have no money. That's good here. Come back when you have something to trade. I have $1. There must be a vending machine at the end. That's probably the ending of this game. I'm calling it right now. He's like,
Oh, I found the vending machine finally.
sugar babies. Got this sweet letter. Okay. It's Redford Sandwiches newspaper. Okay. This is about the Stamp Act. It says the British put a stamp on almost a tax on everything in the colonies. The colonists thought this was very oppressive, eventually fought against it. Yeah, it was a bit much. I could see that driving, that being the final straw. Can I get this sweet jug, too? Museum exhibits get very dusty. Cybernetic janitor to clean up their act. Okay, so we got some water now. Do we actually need stuff for the Buckman Tavern? Do we actually need to get something out of this? That going first. I feel good about most of the order. He's definitely creeping me out. Come on, USA! USA! Take that, red coat. I'm sure they stood next to each other and be like, the sporting thing to do before we start this war in earnest would be to get some target practice in together. Well, that sounds fair. Not bad for a youngin', I hope. You're on our side. You can obviously handle yourself. We're out of rifles, but you can take the powder if you like. Just throw it in someone's face. We get a real blast out of this stuff. Oh, God. Make sure we pick it up, right? Think a war has started. By which I mean I'll probably be dead. Alright, let's continue on. Now what will I do? I broke my pen and I have to finish this task before the headmaster returns, so he will punish me severely. I guess teachers were the same even in colonial days. Maybe I can help. Yeah, I got this pen from technically the future, a future exhibit, but it should help. What is this object? It's a pen and it'll help you finish your homework. I guess some things haven't gotten any better in history. Thank you. I hate copying these articles about British are taxing the colonies, but the headmaster is a Tory and he thinks it's a good lesson for us. He says it reminds us who's in charge here. Can you show me the article? You could take this one if you like. I'm finished with it. Okay. Did I get that? There we go. This newspaper shows how the British oppressed the colonies. I already knew about this. Oh, the sugar tax. We had the Stamp Act. Now we have the sugar tax. Okay. Wonder if the dates matter or anything like that. Can I open this chest? Important papers, but it's always locked. Okay. Have to find a key. Anything else? Just the chest, I guess. Nope. Candle is very soft. It feels more like clay than wax. Okay. Is this an instance where we can gunpowder and candle this thing open? Apparently. Ooh, look at that animation. A lot more than I was expecting there. we don't have really a way to light this right now. That's pretty dirty. Alright, is that... Oh, that's the last screen, eh? Okay. MECC knew what they were doing with that one. Oh, which one of you guys was thirsty? I don't know if you wanted booze, but here you go. You are a kind person, and I sense you are with our rebel cause. If there's anything I can make for you, just ask. I was the best locksmith in the colony before we lost at Brandywine, and I was forced into this miserable job. Well, why did I stick a candle in there if I got your talents? Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me something cool. Oh. Well, yeah, I don't love that, but here you go. Can you do something with this? Make a key that looks like this one? I didn't realize that went back in our inventory. I can always help a fellow patriot, but I must do it in secret. Go away for now. When you come back, it will be done. Go quickly now that before we discovered. Alright. See if these guys have anything new going on. Ooh, I see a flame. And give these guys one heck of a shock. No? Not the idea? Oh, there we go! Cowards. No wonder we won the war. Should just head inside? Do I need the key for this? That was easy. Oh, you mean this gate key? Right. Oh my gosh, it's the guy from my dollar bill. Do you bring news from the outside? Have the rebels given up the fight against the crown? The colonists have not given up. They need you to lead them again. I cannot support their cause. The British have done nothing to make the colonists rebel. Wait, what? Washington? Yeah. My memory is fuzzy since I felt the horse, don't worry. I got a couple refreshers right here from the Penn Journal. Right? No? Show him the dollar. This is gonna blow his wig. I can make a mushroom out of this guy's head. It is a strange likeness of me. It's not very flattering. I look a little green, but if you carry my portrait, I will at least listen to what you say. Alright, here's the start. I knew that would pay dividends at some point. What would it take to make you to believe the colonists treated... Obviously the crap in your pants, kid. Ugh. Come on. Considering all the other things you figured out. No? Alright, how about the Connecticut? No? What? I mean... No? Okay. What else have I got? Nothing. What are we looking at here? It's sweet sword? What is this? I hate it when the finger icon shows up, but I can't do anything with it. Jeez. What are we doing with the... Okay, sure. USA. Alright, good. We have a button. From Washington. I guess this will be proof of something. Alright, so we're leaving now, right? Definitely came in from the bottom, but why do I feel like this is gonna make me leave? Alright, doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. There's my key. Alright, good man. We got Washington's button. It is interesting that Washington's button says USA. I don't know. He liked the name. He's like, when this happens, this is what we're gonna call it. Who wants this sweet, sweet button? Does this mean anything to you? It means that either you are a fool, a rebel, or a scholar studying the foolish rebellion among the colonists. I hope for your sake it's the last one. Do I look like a fool? Don't answer that. I get the point. I'll see you guys later. It's funny. Check it out, man. Only a son of liberty would show us this. I'll take that and keep it safe. The lobsters will hang you for sure if they catch you with it. The lobsters? This will tell you about British oppression. If only General Washington were here, he could tell you all you need to know. I don't think so. What did we just get? Huh? 5th of March. I hope this helps your cause. Guard it well and tell General Washington we await his return. 5th of March on the enlargement of Ebenezer Richardson, a monumental inscription. A guilty, guilty murderer walks abroad. Okay. Assuming we can use our key now. What's in here? Dynamite, sweet, sweet, President ability of America with some miscellaneous reflections. Common sense. That's what my grandfather says kids don't have today, but I see this common sense is written by Thomas Paine to convince the colonists they should fight for freedom. If I take this with me, then I can tell my granddad that I have the original common sense. Cool. That'll shut him up. I'm trying to play my Game Boy. Alright, let's turn all this stuff in. Hopefully this will snap Washington out of his daze, as they say. It does. Alright, I have nothing but proof and evidence. First, let's begin with common sense. This is interesting, but I need more evidence. About the Boston Herald. This is disturbing, but I still need more. Connecticut. This is certainly evidence. However, I need more evidence before I can act. Man, how did America even become a thing? Alright guys, I don't feel good about this, but I guess we'll fight the British and start the Revolutionary War. Something more. Declaration that was written in Philadelphia. If only I could remember it. I know I would remember. I'm sure this kid knows this thing by heart, right? I knew it was too good to be true. I'll find the Declaration, but that's it. Okay. Oh, we're not finding that here. Okay. Let's not forget we leave left for some reason, and then we go right, and somehow we're on a different screen. Is it on the... Hold up. What do we got here? I missed this before. Oh, yeah, I figured that out on my own on the second try, I suppose, but... It's kind of like I was starting to brag, and I was like, on the second try. Yo, I need some more, fellas. Who do I talk to here? That takes care of the rebel declaration. Oh. Good thing I'm the best at putting torn up pieces of paper back together. Just like I did with the motor bike or whatever it was called. 13. motor kite. It was. They also incentivize you to finish these puzzles relatively quickly because eventually the music starts to grate, no matter what it is.
America was born.
Sweet. Spain. Declaration of Independence. It's all coming back to me now. There's no choice except to fight the British and obtain our independence. I must rejoin my troops. Hurrah! You finally remembered! It took a lot to convince the colonists to start the Revolutionary War, and it took as much to make General Washington finish it. Now that I've saved America, probably for like the third time today, I'll go back to the main hall. Maybe I can find a vending machine on the way. I still have that picture of Washington. Yeah, the more I hear about this mythical vending machine, the more I feel like that's going to be the ending. Again, calling it. Alright, let's do another America thing while we're here. While we're in that wing, by which I mean back here again. But Ellis Island, that sounds more fun than the Transcontinental Railroad. Alright. Sounds like Leadership Larry's doing taking an exercise class to try to hit on the instructor. It is said that the United States is a country of immigrants. Between 1870 and 1916, more than 25 million people came to America to make a new life. During the first part of the 20th century, more than 1 million people per year were streaming from Europe to America. The first thing many of these immigrants saw when they entered the U.S. was the Statue of Liberty. Almost all of them passed through the immigration station on Ellis Island in New York Harbor. We just had no standards back then. Come on in. Doesn't even matter what your name is. We'll set you up. Good times. You look like you're bound for America. We want to go, but we're not sure how to get a ticket. You've come to the right place. I just happen to be super shady. A spare ticket. I have the $1. Can I get in for a buck? That's a good start, young fella, but a ticket to America is a valuable thing. Well, some people spend everything they have to buy a passage. That's everything I have. I guess that means you want more. I knew you were a bright kid when I first saw you. Looks like John Lennon, actually. How about you give it to me right now or I'll stab you? We're getting closer to a fair price, but I think you could do better with that fellow over there. Is that all you have? Do you want my robot, John Lennon? Well, I guess I can come up with a little bit more. Why do I feel like this is just getting weirder and weirder? How about this pen? That's a fair price for sure. Fame to fortune America. Wow, I need a little bit more. The streets may be paved with gold, but my pockets will be paved with lint in the time we're through. Alright, you want this sweet comb? Keep going, kid. You're on a roll. I'll tell you when you're done. What? It's definitely highway robbery. How about my snotty handkerchief? A little more. You're doing just fine now. At this rate, I'm never gonna get this ticket. Get a ride on his yellow submarine. Just a bit more and you'll have your passage to the land of plenty. That's good. I'll need plenty by the time you're done with me. What? Yeah, this is a first-hand education in grifting. That's what this... They lure you in by telling you it's all about Ellis Island by the time you're done. First-rate, first-hand education in grifting. Okay, kid, that's a fair price. Here's your ticket. Use it in good health. I know you're going to make your fortune in America. All I know is you're making a fortune right here. Thanks for the ticket, and I hope you have a good time with my stuff. Something tells me we'll have it back by the end, but anyway, we got the ticket. Wait, what? There's multiple boats. I'm not here to chat with you immigrants. Either you have a ticket or you don't. probably not his accent. I'm out here to chat with you immigrants. Either you have a ticket or you don't. What about you? Are you nice? Oh, no, you're not. Okay. I don't know. He has the biggest boat, I guess, or maybe it's just perspective. I guess I'll give it to this guy. That's what I like, an immigrant that knows what he wants. But are you sure this is the ship you want to board? We set sail immediately. Hell yeah, let's do it. I don't think you can lose in this game. So what's going on? I get to work. You're shoveling coal all the way to the slave trade. Oh no! All steerage passengers must be in the steerage compartment by 8 bells. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna regret this. What's 8 bells? That's the way to tell time on a ship. When you hear 8 bells, you must be in the steerage compartment. Well, I better get moving. These guys sound like they mean business. Oh no, it's like the employee area of the museum. Is this it? Alright, let's go below the deck here. Oh, what is this? 3rd class. That sounds like us. All that work to get to a sardine can? I'll never complain about my room again. Now hear this. We have docked at Ellis Island in New York Harbor. All immigrants disembark through the starboard gangway. That's sailor talk. That means we should lead through the right passage. Oh, I thought they were going to yell at me if I didn't actually get to where I was supposed to get to. Every 8 bells. I guess that was just for learning purposes. Well, here we are. Wonder how we're going to get all our stuff back. Is a doctor? Are we getting a physical here? You must demonstrate you have good eyesight. Uh-oh. That sounds reasonable, I think. Give me you're poor, you're tired, you're sick. It's like the 3rd one. Come on, man. Why do I need to have perfect eyes? I will show you 3 sets of objects and ask you a question about each set. Answer the questions correctly and you may proceed to the next station. Do you understand? Sure. Oh, B. That's correct. You definitely have an eye for American trivia. Yeah. Couldn't tell you who any of those men were. It didn't matter, but I try to look sharp, if you know what I mean. No puns in America, kid. Oh. Hey, he's got the white stripes on the top. That's 2 out of 3. You passed the eye test. Keep up the good work, and you'll see your way through the rest of the tests. You can move on to the next check station. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to drinking. What about blind people? Not in America, apparently. Welcome to America, where we all talk like this. I see you passed the eye test. That's just a little joke. Alright, I guess puns are welcome in America.
I hope you don't have a night job in a comedy club.
Dude, you make the same lame jokes as he does. Guess we don't have a night job in a comedy club either. Very funny. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions about America. If you answer 2 of them correctly, you may move on. Okay, shoot. Do you understand? Is that one of the questions? Which one of these men was not a president of the United States? Lincoln, Washington, or Franklin? Are you trying to trick me with the CB? I see. See? You got that one right. You must have been studying on your way here. You need to answer 1 more to pass this test. Actually, I picked up that little piece of information watching Name That Fact on TV. The blandest name for a television show. Name That Fact. Who founded the American Red Cross? Teddy Washington, Teddy Jefferson or Ketty Bart. Actually, I'm pretty sure that that would be the red crowd. That was clearly that was Jefferson, right? Oh no, you screwed that one up. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted by Congress? I'm gonna go ahead and say the year of our... Yeah, we did it. Miss Clunkle's exams. There we go. Alright, we going? What's the final test? Couldn't come up with a third animation for these guys. Alright, he looks different there. Welcome to America. You must have gotten... here, you can take this test. I'm going to ask you a question about the Statue of Liberty. You saw it on your way in. Probably seen pictures of it hundreds of times. If you didn't, oh well, you're going back to where crappy third world country you came from. Heck yeah. In which hand does the Statue of Liberty hold the torch? Trick question. Double fisting. There you go. I think it's the right hand, right? Right hand? I like right. Thanks. You don't have a whole chat helping you, do you? No. My sister always said I had a memory of an elephant. I was actually thinking of the final scene in Turtles in Time when they fight Super Shredder in the Statue of Liberty. That's my reference point for American history. Next question. What date was written on the statue's tablet? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Probably the year that they gifted us the statue, right? I feel like the French don't know when our Independence Day is. They don't care about that, right? I feel like it's... I don't think it's 1900. The fact that it's July 4th makes me... I'm going A. Oh no! The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from what country? France, Great Britain, or Canada? That would be the height of irony if Great Britain gave that to us. I'm going to go ahead and say France. Your memory is up to the test. You can move on to the other part. Yeah. Just seemed too obvious that the plaque says Independence Day. It just seems like the French were sucking up to us. Welcome to America. You're almost finished. The English language. Alright, I should ace this one. I've spoken it all my life. I'm going to ask you the definitions of 3 words. If you know 2 of the 3, you may move on. Okay, I'm ready. Do you understand? Many people come to America to escape persecution. What is persecution? Freedom to choose, prison, or harassment because of your beliefs. They went to escape freedom to choose. Let's get out of here. I don't like all this freedom. Let's go with C. You know the language pretty well. If I didn't know better, I'd think you've been speaking English all your life. Literally what I just said, but... The U.S. celebrated its centennial in 1876. What's the centennial? 100th anniversary. The end of a war, a new beginning. Centennial, 100 years. That's correct, you passed the last test. Welcome to America, and we have something for you. All my stuff? Yep, convicted of cheating immigrants just before you sailed. Was he? I still got my ticket. Alright. Wow. America's cool. That's not how it would work at all in this country, but thank you. Is this a great country or what? People who do wrong get caught and are held responsible for their crimes, and everything's given back to the victims. There it is, New York City. I guess I made it to America. For a while there, I thought I'd never get here. That must have been how the original immigrants felt, like bringing it full circle. They sure had it tough. They must have been very determined to come to America. Now I can head back to the main hall. What's next? Cool. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.